The entire software engineering industry just got put on notice. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are tearing down a platform that makes GitHub Copilot look like a relic from the past. This is Codex 2.0. Look at the headline on the screen. Your AI coding agent that actually ships code. Powered by the unreleased GPT-5 Codex model, this is no longer just an autocomplete tool. It is a full-stack, autonomous engineering platform capable of writing, testing, reviewing, and deploying code across your entire stack. We are talking about parallel multi-agent orchestration, a 200,000 token context window, and an absolutely mind-bending 82% verified score on the SWE-bench. It doesn't just help you code, it takes the keyboard out of your hands. But before I show you the live demonstrations of this AI literally taking over a Mac to debug an iOS app, you need to stop and listen to me very carefully. The gap between developers who write code and entrepreneurs who orchestrate AI is widening by the second. If you want to survive this shift, you cannot do it alone. You need to be inside my private network, the AI Money Forge. Look at this community feed. We are a highly restricted collective of over 350 elite AI builders deploying zero human agencies, but it goes so much deeper than just a community. Welcome to the Forge Arsenal. This is a VIP-only, highly classified vault containing the exact battle-tested infrastructure we use to scale. The tagline says it all: weapons for those who refuse to rent intelligence. When you get inside, you get instant access to our private GitHub builds, the OpenClaw pipelines, custom MCP servers, and enterprise-grade agent frameworks. You will not find these blueprints anywhere else on the internet. The Forge is hot and the doors are open right now. If you are ready to build an empire, click the exclusive link in the description and secure your spot before we lock it down. All right, let's look at how Codex 2.0 actually operates. It handles the entire lifecycle in 4 autonomous steps. First, you connect your repo. Second, you delegate tasks with natural language. Third, it autonomously reviews and collaborates. And fourth, it merges the final PR. It integrates natively into VS Code, GitHub, Cursor, and Slack. But look at these performance benchmarks. This is a bloodbath. Codex 2.0, powered by GPT-5, sits at the absolute top of the leaderboard with an 82% SWE-bench score. It is dominating Claude 4.5, absolutely crushing Gemini 2.5 Pro, and leaving DeepSeek 5.3 in the dust. And in a direct head-to-head against GitHub Copilot, Codex offers hours-long autonomous sessions, parallel subagents, and native MCP integration, while Copilot is still stuck doing single-task autocomplete. Now let's look at the actual workflow. Codex for almost everything. In this first demo, the user tells Codex to find a bug in an iOS tic-tac-toe app. Codex doesn't just read the Swift files, it autonomously launches the Xcode simulator, physically plays the game, identifies the logic error when 2 marks are placed at once, and writes the patch to fix it. And look at this next feature, an integrated in-app browser. Codex builds a complete React dashboard for a Lego tracker app, spins up a local server, and renders the live web page directly inside the IDE. The user can literally click on the Track Every Set header right on the visual UI and type a prompt to reduce the font size. Codex maps that visual element to the exact line of CSS in the codebase and updates it in real time. It also has native multimodal generation. You can tell it to generate a hero image for a burger restaurant, and it will render a high-fidelity image and inject the asset directly into your HTML file. But the true power of Codex 2.0 lies in its ecosystem. Look at the skills and plugins directory. You can connect it to CircleCI, GitHub, Notion, Slack, and Google Calendar. Watch this. The user prompts Codex. Check my Slack, Gmail, Calendar, and Notion, and tell me what needs my attention. Codex instantly turns into a senior project manager. It reads all of your external communications, cross-references your calendar, ignores the noise, and outputs a perfectly formatted brief of the exact pull requests and meetings you need to focus on today. And it handles massive data parsing natively. In this demo, the user asks Codex to review recent open issues in a GitHub repository and categorize them. Codex scans the repo, structures the data, and outputs an actual .xlsx Excel file. But you don't even need to leave the app to view it. Codex opens a fully native built-in spreadsheet viewer powered by OpenAI, allowing you to edit cells, apply formulas, and dynamically format your data without ever opening Microsoft Excel. And because it uses advanced MCP tools, it can pull intelligence from anywhere. Here, it uses an internet image puller skill to build a dynamic mood board for a Remotion app, fetching live brand guidelines from OpenAI, Anthropic, and Perplexity, and laying them out in a visual canvas. But here's the absolute craziest part, the final boss of AI agents. Look at this Mac settings window. Enable Codex computer use. You can grant Codex accessibility and screen recording permissions at the operating system level. It doesn't just live in the terminal, it can actually take control of your mouse, read your screen, and interact with native desktop applications just like a human engineer would. This is the definition of true autonomy. If you want my personal blueprints for setting up this exact infrastructure, the Forge arsenal is waiting. Hit that subscribe button, click the link below to enter the AI Money Forge, and I will see you guys on the inside.